Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you can start. So
Okay, I will start. Yeah.
Then
Can you be able to see this software?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So when you double click this diamond software, then it will come like this. So we can open, if it is already open, the files already you have used any files, then that will be here. So you don't need to open it again if you used already. Then you, if you click once, then it will automatically open the existing file that you have saved before. Otherwise, if it is a new file, then you can go to file and then open. So can you see this windows and open?
Yes, sir.
All, yeah, okay. If you have any problem, that let me know. Then we can select the desktop, and I have created a folder here, the name of SIF, and I have picked one SIF from my file, from my folder or the laptop. I think group sir may know these things. I just open it. So when you open it, then it will ask something through which mode, and a lot of settings are there. Just you can click next, 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 and here also it will be default, will be the same. So we don't need to worry about these things. So all will be default settings, and then this is also will be like this. And only one place we have to change. I will show you. And after closing again, this will come. And next, this also create molecules. So first we have to create the molecules, and now need to go directly to the unit cell there. This is next again. Next again. Here we have to change the background to white. Otherwise, the background will be dark, black. So we have to select this to white, and then click next. That's all. Then again, finish. So this kind of things will come. If you click here and that this shows the direction, then we can click and drag and place it anywhere, wherever you want. And this seems very big. So it occupies a lot of space. Therefore, we can reduce this. So by right clicking on this and go to legend, and there we can set this parameter to half, approximately half. It was 0.25, so I set to 0.1, and this 0.4 also I can set to 0.2, so reduce to half. Then okay, so it will reduce to small. If it appears like that, then we can reduce. Otherwise, we don't need to reduce it, because we need some space. That's why I reduce it. And this also I feel that is somewhat big. Therefore, we can click on that and right click on this and go to coordinate system. And there we can again make these values parameters to half. Means it is now I am reducing to 0.5. It was 1. So I just reduced to 0.5. Yeah, 0.5. And this also I can make it to 2. Then 0. So then okay. Then now it is reduced small. So we can make our window convenient for us to work. That's all, nothing else. So now we can select these tools. These are the tools that we can handle to rotate. Here we can see.
these are the axis only.
Yeah, this is axis. Yeah.
This is C. What about this one? Then
this one.
other axis. This
This
one
one,
is
sir?
C. see one axis. One axis is there.
No, sir, that
Only
is
one
behind
axis
that.
is.
When we rotate, it will come.
Okay. Okay.
That is
Okay.
behind that, sir. Now we cannot see that. When we
Okay.
rotate this, it will come out.
Okay. Oh.
So these are the
Okay.
tools. Yeah, these are the tools. Then we frequently use this one. This is the tool. When I click, we have to click it and then drag and draw it. When drag. So click and drag, then it will turn like this. So wherever we want, we can just click and drag and rotate and see the molecules first. So when we see these molecules, sometimes what happens is then if it is not visible much and very small, if you feel that it is small, then we can click this one as another tool to make it big, means enlarge. It will enlarge or zoom. It's like this. So click somewhere and drag upwards. If you drag this downward, it will become again smaller. Drag upward, then become bigger. Again, you can click somewhere and drag up. So it will become more bigger and bigger. So here we can clearly see if you want to see any bond distances or bond atoms, any atoms, or do you want to, if you want to alter any bond, alter any or delete or make bonds, then we can do it here. So here, this is the normal arrow key here down. So we can select any, if we want to select anything, we have to select this arrow key. So here you can see this hydrogen. This is this is hydrogen. So this is oxygen. And if you bring the mouse over the atom, then it will show down automatically without clicking anything. So when you move over there, then it will show automatically. So that you can see which atom it is. Then this is hydrogen and coordinating with what? This is molybdenum, the central atom. So hydrogen cannot coordinate, but it anyhow we see this bond. Therefore, we have to delete that bond. So we can manually delete those unwanted bonds by clicking, by selecting this arrow tool and click on the unwanted the bond and press delete button. That is also possible. Click, then it will go to normal mode. Again, we have to enlarge it by clicking this one, selecting this and enlarge button, and then click and drag upward to see that. Now it is disappeared. Now the new bond, unwanted bond, is now disappeared. So this also we can do, but anyhow we have to set somewhere permanently so that we don't get this bond hereafter. When we create new molecule, that same unwanted bond will come after this because we have manually deleted this. Therefore, when you create another molecule next to this, then in that molecule this unwanted bond will come again because we didn't set that distance there. So we have a way to set this distance less than that, or even if we don't want this bond, then we can uncheck that one. We don't need to select those bonds, so that we can do it here. Now we can go and go to build here, build and connectivity. So here all the connectivities are there. So we can select the connectivity and see the connectivity here. MO bond is there, so it is not at all needed here. So if it is unwanted, if you know that it is unwanted and not necessary here, then we can uncheck those things. MOO and MOH is here, that we can uncheck. So it is the one that gives this bond. And MOH is MON, MOC. MOC is not needed. So that also we can uncheck. Then we can go down and see OO is necessary, then we can leave it. Otherwise, we can delete that also if we don't have any OO bonds. And OH, ON and OC, HH we don't use, no. Therefore, we can uncheck those things. CH, NH. Okay, only that much. So we can now click OK. So after setting, then if you create another molecule, then it will not come hereafter. We can test that also, because now we can select this whole molecule and press delete button. Then nothing will be there. So now I can right click on the screen and then create a get molecule. I want to get molecule. Then it will come. Here you can see there is no bond because we have already set it. Here there's no bond. We have cancelled the connectivity. Therefore, it will not come thereafter. So this is how first we can check those things and clear all the structures as we desired. And here and now you can see these hydrogen atoms here as bigger. Actually, we make it very small usually. So we have to set again the atoms design. So we have to go to atom design and set all the atoms, because this is oxygen in blue color, and this is also oxygen, but these are carbons. So these carbon and oxygen are almost in same color. Therefore, we have to change our desired colors. So we have to first, after these settings, we have to go to build. No, to picture and atom design. Go to picture and atom design. Here we can set all the bond color, atoms color, and its shapes and everything can be designed. So accordingly, the molybdenum we can set to any color. So we can select this one, and this is the borderline of the atom around the, so that we can be the same color or even dark. There will be no such change even if you change it to dark. So as you wish, you can put it. And after that, oxygen we can usually use red, so we can make it to red. And hydrogen we can use the same, or if you want any other colors that you can select here as use that the same color. And nitrogen we usually use this color, blue color. Here also we can select the blue or light blue or whatever it is. Then carbon, we usually no problem that we can leave this color. Oh. Or whatever the color is. Sorry.
Carbon gray.
Huh?
Carbon gray only.
Okay, sir. We can select the gray color.
I mean,
this gray is okay. So we can select hydrogen to Then we can go to more colors and select darker. Or that we can set like this, and if you click OK, then all will be set. But after setting this, we can set the shape of those. This must, all these normal atoms, the nitrogen, carbon, and oxygen, those atoms must be ellipsoid, and hydrogen must be the normal spherical. So we can set like that. For setting, then we have to go here. Next, this one here. So that here we can set this, click here, and select if it is hydrogen, then we can set the standard one. For others, MO, then we can set, we can leave as it is, or ellipsoid. Ellipsoid is also okay. And for others, nitrogen, ellipsoid, carbon, ellipsoid. That's all. After setting all those things, we can press OK here. Now look at the molecule. Now we can select this. This is the tool that we can rotate anywhere. So that we usually use this tool to rotate and see here, click and drag any direction. So when it will rotate in the dragging direction. So wherever you drag in that direction, it will be rotated. If you drag here, it will be rotated in this side. If you drag here, it will be rotated this side. So likewise, any direction we can drag using this tool. So, and you can see, and if you want to see more closely, then we can select this magnifying tool, that enlarging tool, and see whether it is ellipsoid or whether it is okay, and rotate and see if you want. So we can use any tools by selecting here and then use the tool on the screen. So this is how we can view the molecule. So if everything is okay, if you are satisfied with this, then we can bring to normal by dragging down and see. And after that, we have to find a suitable position to name this molecule, because we have to name the molecule. Sometimes it will be very difficult to name a molecule if it is very complex, and if two such ligands are attached with the central atom, then wherever you rotate, one will superimpose on the other. When we look at in the 2D mode, then one will superimpose on the other. So it is very difficult to name the molecule in such cases. But in this case, it is not very difficult. It's simple, very simple. So we can use any suitable position so that we can clearly label it. Labeling should be done. So to label it, I am searching for a good position where I can label without having any superimposition or overlapping. Here, this position, I just feel this position is okay. Or even you can rotate and see whether it is better position than this. And after that, after finding a suitable position by rotating this, then we can click on this, select this arrow tool, and then label. For labeling, you can use two different methods, or manually we can label it. If there are many atoms, it will be very difficult to label manually. So we can use automatic labeling. Anyhow, I can click one of the atom, and there will be a box, small box will appear on the atom. There you can right click Then add, go to add. Then atom label. Here atom label will come. So we have to select the atom label. In the atom label, in the content, we have to select the atom. Yeah. Yes, atom symbol. Atom symbol, have to select. Atom symbol is okay. And it will be in the otherwise the different symbols will come. So we have to select anyhow this atom symbol. And then we can set this color, the text color to black. Now, if you want a bigger size text, then you can increase this. Now it is 0.5. If you want a bigger size, then you can make it to 0.6 or 0.55 or 5.2. It depends. Sometimes we need a bigger size. Sometimes we need a small size also. If it is, if we have many atoms inside, then we have to use smaller font. So it depends on the font size and depends on our needs. We can use the font size. Here settings and everything is here that you can use it. After that, click OK. So that label will be here, will appear there after that. Then you can click and drag and put it in a suitable position. So now it is there. Whatever labeled in the zip file will appear here. We don't need to change anything. We can't change anything. Whatever already original name will appear here. And this is we are doing manually. Otherwise, we can build okay, atom design. Okay, here also automatic labeling is there. Search for add. If we select all, by using this tool, arrow tool, all will be selected. This is the way. So we have to select all the atoms by dragging, by using this arrow tool, by dragging here and drop it here. So it will, so that it select the rectangle, select all the molecules in it, and all will be automatically selected now. So right click on any of these atoms, inside. If you right click outside, then everything will go. It will be deselected. So you have to right click one of the atoms square. Yeah, right click and add atom label. At atom label. Here we can select as we selected before. The background, so the text color can be black, and this must be atom symbol, and then OK. Then all will be automatically here. You can see that all are labeled here. So now we can remove the hydrogen labeling. We don't use usually hydrogen labeling. So if we don't want, then we can remove it by enlarging this and see the hydrogens. This we can remove. Here we can enlarge this, but we want the other part of the molecule. So we have to move the molecule, migrate the or move the molecule using this tool. Next tool, this one. So we can click and drag here. Then we can see the other part of the molecule here if you enlarge. Then here we can select all together by selecting this arrow tool again and pressing the control key and select these labels, hydrogen labels all together. Here to this we don't want, this we don't want, this we don't want, this also we don't want, and this, 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 this one, is it yeah, this one, or which one, I don't know. Yeah, this. Okay, this we can delete. So by just pressing the delete button in your keyboard, then everything will be deleted. So all what we have selected together, by pressing the control key and select one by one, then all together will be selected. Otherwise only one will be selected. And if you once, when you select another one, then the former one will be deselected. So therefore we can, by pressing the control key, then we can select all together parallelly and then delete, then all will be deleted. When you do any kind of operation now, then after that it will go to normal mode. So when we enlarge the molecule, we can see, but if we do any operation, then it will go to normal mode. So again, we have to enlarge and see those things if we want. So again, we can enlarge and want to delete more and enlarge more, and then migrate this molecule down by selecting the other tool key next to this enlarge tool key, enlarge tool key. Next to that, another cross. This one is, this is the key that we are using to shift the molecule. So that we can select again the arrow key and pressing the control button and select all the unwanted labeling. Here, this one we don't want, and this also we don't want, and this, and this, and press the delete button. Now it disappeared. Here, this also we can manually delete. And if we want to delete anything, then now we can delete. This also we don't want. This. That's all. Here also we have some more. Then you can bring this and enlarge. Again, we can bring down. And there are some more hydrogens here. We can delete those things by pressing the control key and select one by one and press delete. That's all. Now we got all clear. But the thing is, now still the labeling is automatically will be assigned on the center of the atom. And you can clearly see that it is on the center of the atom. But when you rotate, it will not be hidden. When you rotate this, anyhow it will appear. Even if you rotate here also, you can see the labeling. Here, wherever you rotate, it will be rotating. That also will be rotating, the automatic labeling. But when we do manual labeling, then it will not rotate like that, but it will rotate, in any other different angle. So in different directions, if you rotate after that, selecting the position, then some labels will be hidden. So we cannot see some labels if you rotate after setting. So again, we have to select, because we have rotated several times, therefore we have to set that molecule again to a certain position again. So that we have, because we have moved the molecule in. So we can set like this and move again to the center, and then set again to an appropriate position so that we can label it without having any problem. So now it seems okay. Oh, this oxygen is coming just over the bond, that MON bond. Therefore, I can set it so that it appears somewhat okay. Yeah, this is okay. Now, if it is okay, then we can start labeling. Already labeled, but you have to drag and keep it in a proper position so that we can see it very clearly. Or if you feel that these labels are very small, then we can make it bigger. And we can click, it's like this. And you can click and keep it like this. We can just click and drag and drop it here. Drag and drop. It's doing something, and sometimes this will be closed automatically. If it processes like this, it means something happened. So when I click and drag and drop, something happened. I do some heavy process, I think. Otherwise, if anything happened, that better to save it before. When we do labeling, usually this will happen. Many times this happened. Again, I will start from the beginning. So for that, I already told you that we need patience here to handle this very carefully and slowly. We have to do it. And even if anything happened, then we have to start from the beginning. And better to save it before we start labeling. Even after labeling certain atoms, so if we have very few atoms, then we can save. Frequently we can save while we do labeling. So this kind of problems usually comes. Otherwise, I can close this and come from the beginning. Now we have the molecule, but settings and everything is not there because we didn't save it before. So I can close this and that's it. Now I can get that. Already I have opened this one, so I can get this one. This I have drawn already. I have to get it from the beginning because I forgot to save. Therefore, I have to get it from the beginning. Here I have to do the changes. Here the background. I select OK, then it will come like this. So with this we have to reduce it. Otherwise, we can leave it, no problem. But it will be convenient to work with the space.
We are not sharing. We
It's
are
okay.
not sharing actually.
Can leave this here. And other old settings we have to do for labeling. Build connectivity we have to set again. So you also can again see that.
No, you are not sharing the percentage.
So this connectivity we don't need, and
You are not sharing the
we
percentage.
don't need, and then hydrogen also we don't want. Carbon hydrogen also we don't want. Others we want. Okay, then we can delete the molecule by selecting like this and pressing the delete key, and again get the molecule. Then it will come. Then when selecting this key, can you? Is it okay now?
Now it is off. Now it's
Okay. Okay. I was showing. I forgot. I forgot to
No,
share
no,
the screen.
Actually, yeah. After starting, actually. Okay, no problem.
Okay. Then we can, after getting this molecule, then we can again do the same settings again. So we can go to build and connectivity settings we have done already. Yes, we have unchecked these things. Okay, then after that we have to go to atom design. From build, atom design, not build, picture atom design. There we can design those atoms by selecting this ellipsoid, and oxygen is ellipsoid, and hydrogen is standard, and spherical, and then this is also ellipsoid, and carbon is also ellipsoid. And also then we have to click this one. Yeah, this one, and select this that we have selected, and the colors. The first one is style and colors. These colors we have to set. Carbon can be this, and nitrogen can be blue, and hydrogen can be this, so that whatever it is, and oxygen can be red, and molybdenum can be this cyan color. And this we can set it to OK. Then this will be like this. So after that we can find a suitable location or position so that we can label it very clearly. Otherwise labeling will be difficult. So we could be able to see all the atoms also. So in such a manner we have to rotate and find a suitable position and leave it like that. Sometimes one will hide the other one. So here also we have two ethyl group. So we have to be very careful to see. And sometimes this atom, the solvent atom, and this atom also will overlap. It's like this. So we should not select this kind of position. So very carefully we have to select. This is okay. Okay, that is a part, and I just leave it like this and select all by clicking this arrow key and selecting the whole molecule, and then by right clicking on the atom, the box on the within the box on an atom, and add atom labels. So here atom labels we have to set to atom symbol and then select the color black, otherwise it will not be clear. And even you can increase the font size if you want to make it to 0.6 or 0.55, whatever it is. Okay, now we have to delete all these unwanted labels. So for that we need to now I pressing the control button, I select all these hydrogens unknown labels, and this one hydrogen, this is hydrogen, then this is also hydrogen, this one, maybe this one. Not clear, therefore I don't select it, and later we can delete it. Again, there is one left, and here, even if you have accidentally deleted any carbon, no problem, that we can get it by right click on that atom and go to add and add atoms label, then we can add again, so it is not a problem. So now we can see whether any atoms are missing. Yeah, here also we have C8 is here, but there is another atom inside, so we have deleted now. So now we can just drag and leave it outside all the labels, so that it is very visible. So if it is on the atom, very difficult to see, therefore we can drag and leave it outside, so that we can clearly labels see clearly the labels, clearly see the labels. And here also that we can leave it like that and leave it like this, and here also we can leave it like this. Just drag and drop by selecting the arrow key here. Here and it's like this. So do like this quickly, then it's not a problem. There's one hydrogen atom inside, so I am going to delete it. Again, clicking this arrow key, that I can again drag and drop all the labels here and this side and this side. Okay, anything, any this part, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. And also we can move this and see down. Without rotating, I am moving and magnifying only. There are this we don't want. You can select the magnifying tool, and move this here. Just I want to rotate and see what is here, because yeah, this molecules. Okay, so we can make it clear like this. Okay, then we can label, put the label so that we can clearly see this. This is for this atom, CS. But if you have any doubt whether this label is interchanged, then you can just bring the mouse over the atom and see which label is that. Here it shows C2S. So this is the atom. This one is C4S. So this is the label of this. So likewise, we can select those things and move this molecule down and see whether any atoms are missed. Here, one atom here, and then you can bring it down. So we can keep it like this and shift this molecule down and see the other atoms as well. And by clicking the arrow key and set again those other atoms label, and then this is okay and okay. This label should not overlap with any bond or atoms in it. So that carefully label it. So I think everything is okay. Then we can, we can select the magnifying tool and bring it to normal size, and then shift the molecule to the center. Okay. So now we have labeled. So now we want to save this as a quality picture. That is other one. So we want to save it. So how to save it? And we can go to tool here, tool, then go to POV-Ray. So POV-Ray is another software, but that should be downloaded separately. Now, after we installed this Diamond software, then we have to install the POV-Ray software, then give the link to this so that this software will make use of that software, POV-Ray. And for this is used only for high quality pictures. So here, then after you install the POV-Ray and give the link to this software, then it will.
Sir, how to link that POVs with this?
It will ask automatically when you install, and it will ask all the software that you can incorporate in the Diamond. So there you can select this after installing the POV-Ray, then you can click and select show the exe file, the application file of the POV-Ray. Then it will automatically take that location and it will run automatically. And after, yes.
We have to link POV-Ray while after downloading POV-Ray, we have to link this to Diamond.
Yes.
While doing this POV-Ray installation, they will ask to link. Or while doing
while you install POV-Ray, it will not ask. POV-Ray is a separate software. You can install it. That's all. After that, you have to that Diamond software will show you when you go to this tool. When you go to Diamond tool software and go to here, then it will show link all the softwares here. Create. Now it is already installed, but if
Okay.
it is not installed, it will ask you
To link.
for the
Okay.
link. Then you can
Okay.
browse the exe file there in the folder,
Yeah.
POV folder, and then it will automatically take it.
Okay. Sir, this diamond is what latest version or
This one, no, this is from there only. I took. I think the license groups have sent the license.
okay. It's
I am
yeah.
using that same license.
Okay.
I think maybe the latest.
Yeah.
Render into bitmap. This we have to select after that. Render into bitmap. Then if you select this, it will ask for the resolution. So here we can set to any resolution. So if you set to high resolution, it will take time, but the quality will be very high. So I usually take the very high quality, the 2000 pixel and 1200. It is not at all needed, but just for my purpose, I just take it and reduce it later if I want. So we can set it to 100, 1000, 1200 and 1200 and 800. It's okay.
ക്ലാസ് ഉണ്ട് എന്താ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരുന്നുണ്ടോ ഇന്ന്? ഞാനിന്ന് ഉണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, ഞാനൊരു ക്ലാസ് എപ്പോ തീരും?
Okay, then click file to save that, and as figure 1 as a PNG file or bitmap BMP. So whatever it is, you can select and save. And render. So it will render. Rendering means now usually we are not using any light or shiny materials to show the atoms. But this software, POV software, has many tools that will make these atoms like plastic and glassy and gold like thing and very metals or metal effect, and everything is there. So that is why we are using that, incorporating that software into this so that we get the very high quality pictures. So we can select some certain materials, metal like things and those things, and so it will be very shiny. So it looks very good. And then render it. So this will come like this. So automatically render it and show us this. So we can close this one and close this also. So now we can go to desktop and open that and see. Now we can go to safe and can you see the picture now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Okay. Then we can see the quality. Very high quality, shiny surface. So light also set. We have set the light also in different axis directions. so that it shows a shiny surface here, light, reflection of light. So it looks like that. And if we set the light somewhere here, then this label's image also will fall on this. Here the O4 part of that is falling on this shadow. So if we stop this lighting effect, then this will not come. But it looks very good. That's why we set that light. Here also you can see some dark part is because of this shadow that is falling on this atom, because of the light coming from this direction. Here also you can see that this label, that shadow of this one is falling on this. So that is how to save the quality pictures after we have done the work. And if we have any place that when you render it, we can do it again and see this tool and POV render into bitmap. And before that, we can set this lighting effect and those things here. And the global setting. Here we can select whatever it is, this kind of effect, background, this is plastic like things, or even this kind of surface like this, or this is the material, looks like the bolts will look like this, look like this one there. Here this is somewhat shiny plastic. This is plastic. We can set it to plastic also. And glossy, this is glossy, and these are the effects that is found in the POV ray. This kind of surface also we can create here like this. So there are many effects here. The glassy, that's glass like thing. Plastic is also better, and I used this one, Legend. So it will show this kind of the shiny surface, or even this, or whatever it is, you can select whatever it is. No, it's not a problem, but it looks good. Otherwise, sometimes some journals will not like those things. Then they will ask to give a clear picture. Plastic is also good, I think. We can select, and after that again go to POV ray and render bitmap and select with this. So if we make it to 2000, and as I said before, 2000 and 1200, then the resolution will be very high, and we can replace this. Yes, it will ask to overwrite and set. So it will now bring this kind of very high quality picture. So it will take some time also. If we increase the resolution and that much, it will take time. So after this, we can go there and close this and go there. That background I have set. Okay. Yeah, here different texture. Lighting effect is there, but texture is different. So now the background is set. That's why that the table like thing is coming, that we can again go there and set it. So again, we can go here to tools and POV ray, global settings, and the background and those things we have to set it to background, no background. Yeah, background is okay. But here also we have to no color. That's why this came here. This part, that is because of this. So that we have to set on bottom. There is nothing at the bottom. So we can select like this. And the lighting effect also we can, if we want, we can change. Otherwise, leave it like this. Global settings, lights here. Go to the light, and here I have set 2 lights here in this direction. 100, 100, 1, minus 1, and minus 1, minus 2, 2 in this direction. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 6 and 1.8 in this. So that different directions, X, Y, Z. That we can change it and see the picture quality and we can fix it. If we can change even this, and accordingly the different effect will come, lighting effect. Or we can eliminate those things, no light, then only that will come. So likewise we can set it and give it. If we have enough space, even after taking this, saving the picture, if we have enough space, then we can make it larger and set it to like this, and then we can go to tools and POV ray and render the width map. Sometimes it will not accommodate all the pictures, some it will come from the half of it. So if you set like this, you can see, so it is coming from a half of the part of the molecule. So it will not show whole molecule because we have enlarged it. So then we have to go back here. One part of the molecule is not shown. Even if you bring it down, this is a limit. So we cannot see some of the molecules. Therefore, we have to go back and render. Sorry, before that we have to shrink the molecule so that you can view all the atoms in it. Render file and select the same file, because if I don't want this, I can overwrite it. Otherwise you can give another name. Then now it is okay. That hydrogen is visible. So now all the molecules are visible. So this is also okay. So this is the exact setting. This is the quality of the picture. This is set to 2000 width is 2000 and the height is 1200 pixel.